Hey, so, know this. Killing is my business, ladies, and business is good.
Hello everyone, it's Khalif PvP bringing you another Thief video, and this time I am stepping way out of my comfort zone, and I'm doing an actual whatchamacallit, farming build for thieves. This one, it was kind of introduced to me by a fella named Shoddycast, if I'm not mistaken. Essentially, it's about farming these wolves that you see off in the distance. The location for this is in Fireheart Rise, kind of out by Ascalon, the Charlands. You want to head on over to Breaktooth's Waypoint and just head a little north from there. So a little bit about this location, and from what I was able to gather, if you have decent high magic find, from what I was told, is that the payout comes to about 1.5 gold per hour. For the thief, this is actually completely and utterly mindless. It is so simple to do that that 1.5 gold is, one, I think is going to be much higher for thieves, and two, I think it's going to be much easier for thieves. I'm going to put the Shoddycast video down in the comments so you guys can check that one out and, you know, kind of get a general understanding of what's going on. But for thieves, preferred bleed build. I don't think you can do this with a crit build, so if those of you that are doing the bleed build version 3.5, yeah, this is perfect thing for you guys to do if you guys are bored and need extra money or whatever. The only thing with the bleed build version 3.5, we replace Shadow Pursuit and Binding Powder. We need those two on there. And here you see somebody already farming these guys. But essentially, what you want to do is grab as many of these wolves as you can. And for a thief, that really should not be difficult. Just throw that. You're gonna gather them all up, and hopefully they will actually attack me. There we go. Yep, there we go. You're gonna gather them all up, and then basically just sit right in the middle, drop caltrops, and pretty much let the caltrops do what you want. These guys, as you can see right here, they do this howling thing that spawns more wolves. But for you, for a bleeding build, it really should not be an issue handling these guys. If you're in trouble, just go into stealth and let the bleeds do the work. From my experience, now mind you, I don't have a high of a magic find as I think other people would. So
one more thing for my list of
I don't get as much of these extra goodies that Shoddy was able to get, but I still do get. I think I get about maybe close to a gold per hour. But if you do have magic find gear, I think this is a really nice farm location for you guys to do. The traits is again very similar to my build. It actually nothing is different. It's the split copy of it. So if you guys are wondering where's some good place to get money, especially if you're trying to get your exotics and stuff, this location definitely has. I'm taking on about 6-7 wolves, and I'm not even breaking a sweat. They're gonna die. All I just gotta do is run around, and they'll just die from bleeding. I can also take on that champion wolf. The only thing is, it takes a really long while, so I don't want to show that off. It takes a good, I would say, 5-10 minutes maybe, give or take. But yeah, that champ wolf can die. It's easy. And since it is a 70 and above, it does have a chance to drop exotics. Unfortunately, it's not viable for me because I'm not in high magic find. But for those of you that, again, those of you that walk around with magic find gear, take on that elite. You will get exotics and rares. It has a chance to drop, I think, yellows and aboves. And another thing I like about this location is pretty much it's set in a cycle. So you essentially go up here, kill these wolves, grab this 2 more down here. Go ahead and attack those guys. And then post up. Oh, there's one more here. I'm gonna grab him too. And just post up right here, and then let the wolves come to you, and just put bleeding on. And they use their little shout to summon more wolves. Again, you don't care about that. You're just gonna put bleeding, lots of bleeding. Go into stealth, and essentially you're taking on about a good 5 to 7 wolves at a time. Shoddy was only able to do 3 at a time because he's a necro. We're better than necro. We're thieves, so we should be able to take around good. I think my upper limit will be 10. You should easily be able to take on 10. If things get rough, just go into stealth. So anyway, once you kill those guys, these guys will be spawned, right? So you go over here, pick them up, and you do essentially what you did again. Grab them all. I would probably, one word advice, if you're trying to grab these guys, I would probably use my short bow and then switch on over to the daggers, just so you have a no initiative cost 900. And yeah, so right now, I think I took on about 9. A couple of them up there. Doesn't matter. They're all gonna die. All I had to do was run around in circles and they die. Yeah, so overall, I like this farm spot. It's very easy, very mindless. I don't even know how to try. So I don't know, I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out what you want to do with that. But again, so I usually don't like doing farm guides, but something about how easy it was, I was like, you know what, let me try it with my bleed build. If you guys have other farm spots that you want me to check out, from what I hear, the new land, the Karka lands, are really rich in terms of getting farming. So if you guys have any other spots that you want me to check out, leave it in the comments. Maybe leave a video response and I'll get back to it. And again, hopefully you guys learned something from this build, and I'll see you guys later.